You might be wondering why I'm wearing this M17 gas mask. I'm actually going to use a script in this video, so bear with me here. So during this COVID-19 national emergency and our Michigan stay home, stay safe order, there have been a lot of things that have happened. There are changes, it almost seems like on a daily or weekly basis. The public has been irresponsible about following the orders or the guidelines, and the government, at least here in our state, has been illogical in their approach in ways to convince people to stay home or in ways to convince people that they're doing the best, they have our best interests in mind when they're looking at the economy of our state. Now, there's some talk about what we're going to have to do when we return to work. And there are a lot of people like me who want to return to work. And with the order to return to work, however they do it, whatever they deem more necessary than others, or however they gradually step us through this, if that's the way we choose to handle it in this state, only time will tell. One of the things that I predict is that our governor will require us to wear masks out in public. Now, this is, in my opinion, simply a feel-good measure. Masks aren't the solution. Just like testing isn't the solution. You can be tested and shown that you are negative for COVID-19, and 15 minutes after you get tested, get exposed to COVID-19, and the test is it's not going to do anything. People seem to identify the test with the cure, and people also seem to identify a mask with a level of protection that it isn't necessarily providing. The disposable masks that are out there are meant to be just that, disposable. They're not long-term use, and they're not rated for medical use. Using a piece of cloth like a bandana or something like that, it's still not rated for medical use. Yes, it is better than nothing. But these things are more feel-good measures, and they're not necessarily a medical-grade barrier. Not to mention, for the most part, most people don't even know how to properly use them in order not to contaminate the mask, contaminate themselves, contaminate the environment they're around, and just simply having something but not knowing how to use it is not necessarily a good thing. So my opinion is that if our governor, and I have no evidence to support this, this is simply hearsay, this is my prediction, is that she is going to say you have to wear a mask out in public in order to go out in public. This is what I predict she will do. My opinion is ordering me to wear that mask is an infringement, just like telling me I cannot carry this sidearm is an infringement. And for those of you that are in the Second Amendment community, you know how most of us feel about our rights being infringed on. Well, ordering me to wear this mask is an infringement in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that I don't think that you have a right or don't have a right to wear a mask if you want to. If you want to wear a mask, my opinion of how effective that mask is or isn't doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you have the right to wear that mask. But in the same sense, I have a right to not wear a mask. And at work is a different thing. With my employer, they can order me to wear a mask, okay? It's part of personal protective equipment, you could say. Because I work in a factory, we have personal protective equipment. They're supposed to provide a certain level of it to us if they require us to wear it. But my employer can trample on my First Amendment rights and say, you can't talk about this at work, even though I have the freedom of speech, because once I'm on their property and clocked in, I have to do what they say. So if they tell me to wear a mask at work, I'm going to wear a mask at work. I want to earn a living and provide for my family. But outside of that, I don't want the government getting into my life, my business, any more than they have to. So in closing, I hope that my prediction is inaccurate. I hope it's simply just a talking point. I don't want to have to wear a mask. I don't want to have to be ordered to wear a mask. And I really don't want to get into an argument with people about masks. I have my opinion, you have yours. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But I don't want the government twisting my arm, putting it behind my back saying, if you want to go to the store to get food to feed your family, you've got to put a mask on. And I don't know how they would feel if they saw me walk into the grocery store with this mask. But for right now, this is the best mask I have. So this might be what I wear if such an order actually came into play. Only time will tell, and I hope I'm wrong. Thanks for watching.